Hello and welcome to another Big Orbit Games unboxing video. I'm Chris and today we're looking at Star Wars Legion Rebel Troopers Unit Expansion. So, more Rebel scum going to be unboxed. So let's crack that open and give you a better view of the back without the glare of the cellophane. So, 7 troopers, the exact same ones that you get in the core set. So, yeah, no change there, and you also get some upgrades with them as well. So let's just get that open. Not a whole lot of packaging in the box. Not really sure why they went with the box that big when everything kind of just is in little baggies anyway. I mean, the box looks nice, certainly, but a little large for what it does. So just chop that over there, and let's have a look at the instruction sheet quickly. So it basically shows you which bits go with which. Everything's bagged up individually anyway, so you know which ones are going to go with which guy. There's not a lot of interchangeability, if any, because of the way that the arms go into the sockets, and there's also some credits on the back. So let's just pick a trooper at random. Let's go with this guy, Mr. Gatling Cannon by the looks of it. So it is indeed the Gatling Cannon. So as with the rest of them, it's quite nice detail on them. Nothing like spectacular, like sort of GW standards, but better than a lot of companies out there. Plastic's quite hard as well, which is very nice. It doesn't file particularly well, I will say that, but you can't have everything, and there aren't too many mold lines on them anyway, so that backpack just clips into the back there. It actually clips in quite nicely, so if you didn't want to, you might not even have to glue that. And then there's only one way the arms can go in, so you just literally clip the arms over there and you're in. So it's probably better to affix it with a little bit of glue just to make sure it's steady and stable, especially if you're going to paint them. They do paint up quite nicely. So yeah, quite nice. And so there's the Gatling guy. Next up, let's have a quick look at some of them. We're not going to look at every single one, but this is the Ion blaster dude. The head literally just pops on. He's looking at a slight angle, so. And then again, arms just clip in, and I'm not actually going to force that because I'm never going to get those out if I do. Once the arms are in theory they're in. You can remove them and whatever if you really want, but the plastic is just going to get a bit bendy if you keep doing that. Like this guy, the arms are already a bit bendy, so it doesn't really matter. Let's take that apart and pop him back in the bag. The one thing they did, which I quite liked from the core set, they've obviously used the same unit here, so the same thing has happened, where you have actual alien rebels, which is quite cool. Not just the humans you see running around on Endor, or well, that's the only time you really see the non-ship troopers, so yeah. And again, his arms pop in, but not very well, so that will need a little bit of work. Maybe there's some mold lines or something that are causing it to not pop in properly. But some pretty nice detail on the weapon, and just generally in the clothing. So we'll have a quick look at the unit commander as well, and then we'll move on to the rest of the contents. So unit commander, the stormtroopers get a pretty cool commander because he's like pointing, whereas this guy, once you get his legs in, he's got a pair of binoculars that he's not even looking through. because he doesn't need to look. his legs just ended up on the floor. Oh well. Ah dear. This video is going well. Also, the bases for them, red for Rebels and grey for Imperials. So I found the Rebel base. And lastly, we have the token sheet and the upgrade cards and unit card. So token sheet, quite nicely, doesn't have any damage tokens on them because you never need to use them for this expansion. It has the command card, so the rebel symbol, and the infantry symbol. So whenever you flip over one of these, you can activate any of your infantry units, which is quite cool. I guess that's an Ion token because you've got the Ion guy, and then like the usual suppression tokens and things like that, and aim. The upgrades, and there is a unit card, so that's the back of it, just to show that. And Rebel Troopers, so they cost 40 points for 4. They're nimble, so after defending, if you spend 1 or more dodge tokens, gain a dodge token. So you want to use your dodge early and then hope you get shot so that you can keep getting free dodges. They roll white defense dice, which are the worst defense dice, but if you roll the special on the defense dice, you do get to use it as a hit cancel, which is quite useful. Fair few upgrades, so you can upgrade to a heavy weapons dude, you can upgrade with an extra trooper, you can upgrade with extra, that's like the thrown weapons, and that's whichever one that means. Mine's gone blank. They have unarmed attacks, so in combat they're rolling 1 black dice, and with the A280 blaster rifle at range 1 to 3, they're also rolling an black attack dice. So pretty standard unit. Your army's gonna have a fair few of those if you're playing Rebels. So the upgrades, you've got 10 points for a bog standard Rebel Trooper. The Z6 Trooper, which is like the Gatling cannon thing, is 22 points, it's range 1 to 3, and it rolls 6 white dice. So the white dice are pretty terrible, but if you roll enough of them, you're bound to get some hits. Then you've got the MPL 57 Ion Trooper. So this is a rebel only weapon, in fact so is the Z6. You need to exhaust it to use it, which means you need to then spend a turn or one of your actions to ready the exhausted weapon to be able to use it again. Has a range 1 to 3, 2 red dice, which is pretty awesome to be honest. It is 32 points, which is quite a lot of points, but it has impact 1, so when attacking a unit with armor you change a hit to a crit, and it has Ion 1, so a vehicle wounded with an attack that includes this weapon gains 1 Ion token, which then limits their actions. You've got impact grenades, so 5-point upgrade. At range 1, you get to roll 1 black dice, again impact 1, so changing 1 hit to a crit. And grappling hooks, because stormtroopers. So 3 points, gain expert climber. It's pretty good at upgrade because troops could get over barricades and things without any penalties, but anything bigger than that, and you end up rolling defense dice to see if you take extra hits or not. So you end up falling off a cliff and dying, which is never good when, you know, you're in a war. So remember, you can buy any, sorry, I should say buy and sell any of the components you've seen in this box set today on our website, bigorbitcards.co.uk. Stay tuned for more Legion unboxing videos. We're doing the entire wave, so keep an eye out for those. Unboxing literally everything from the set. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.